here with my man, my homie, God's favorite DJ. I'll let you do all that.
DJ Clark Kent, Brooklyn Zone, right here, my man.
We're doing this for One Sneaker Nation, and anyway, my man, this is one of the most genuine cats I know, and especially in the sneaker game. I call him the Godfather, but you know, he's one of the big dogs. Anyway, I just wanted to ask a few questions, you know, see how you felt about the sneaker game nowadays.
Anything I can try to answer, I will.
All right, well, first question, we definitely want to ask you about the Quick Strike, man.
Mm-hmm.
Your new show, and it's a huge success. A lot of people are feeling it.
Yeah.
How did the show come about?
I sat with Complex and just talked about some ideas, and it was to basically be sort of like a video blog, but more along the lines of almost like PTI, where there's gonna be things that we might not agree on and things we will agree on, but our dynamic is so totally different that the synergy between us would work out. So Russ is damn near a mountain climber looking guy, and me, I'm New York City regular street guy.
Going through, right.
And we had the conversations, and they let us shoot. You see what happened. There's times we're in great shape, and then there's times when we're arguing and want to choke each other. But
That's what
the one thing about it is that our feelings are honest, and we get to be honest, and we can speak on whatever.
Cool. What wisdom would you pass down to the youth if you had the opportunity just to?
Well, I think one of the main things that I try to pass on is that it's really just sneakers. You know what I'm saying? They're not like trophies. That's why I always say wear your sneakers. That's why on the show I wear my sneakers. I wear them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want something and you think it's so super special, why'd you get it if you wasn't gonna wear it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, just wear your shoes and enjoy them. I mean, they're not, like I said, they're not trophies. They're not anything for you to pray to like a god. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just sneakers.
That leads me into my next question. You know, we've talked about this before. I love the hide and seek that you do for the followers. What inspired you to do that? Like that you just came up with that on your own? Or I know you like to give a lot of shoes away. I know how you do. Yeah. And you give a lot of people don't know that. Like he gives a lot of shoes away. He has a lot of shoes, but he gives a lot away too.
Yeah. I think it came from the fact that they really are one-a-days, so it's like I wear them now that I'm really probably not gonna wear them again. So either I'm gonna gather a bunch of them and give them away to a charity, or give them to like a homeless shelter, or some kids on the basketball court who need sneakers, or I just have fun with it. It's just I guess it's just to have fun, like to see somebody. I see the energy that the kids are showing towards sneakers. So if it's just a way to keep the energy up, to bring some fun to it, like, I mean, you know, why not? You know what I'm saying? If I can go to a homeless shelter and give away, let's say 100 pair of shoes, right? I give away 100 pair of shoes. All of my shoes are the same size. There might be 30, 40 guys there. Maybe like 4 of them wear my size, so it's like it doesn't, you know, actually pan out properly. But if I give them away, like on Instagram, and everybody knows what my size is, like why would a guy who's size 9 go chase them?
You and I both know they.
Yeah, but the truth is, they really, you know, if you take a thought for a moment, should you go chase down this shoe unless it's your size that you really can't wear?
Yeah.
It's not dead stock.
It's not.
Right, I wore it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know. But again, like I don't do it for anything but to just have fun.
Right.
And it's actually getting a little tricky, because because like you can't. I have shoes that I was trying to give away all this weekend, and it's hard to find places that are trickier than what I've done.
Right.
So
well, it's hard to top yourself,
I'm not even trying to top myself. I'm just trying to find slick places where I can take a good picture with a good angle and then give a clue away. But
Right.
I was supposed to give the Dawnbreakers away yesterday in DC. I came here. I'm gonna give away the LeBron 7s that I was wearing, and I'm gonna take the Dawnbreakers back to DC because I'm going back to DC tomorrow, and I'm gonna give those away, and I'm gonna give the shoes away I wear tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give 2 pairs away in DC because I didn't get to do it the other day.
Okay.
But Atlanta will get those LeBron 7s today.
We'll talk about that later. Well, that leads me into, you give away a lot of kicks, but what sneaker have you passed on and now you regret on that? You regret doing that?
What sneaker did I pass on that I regret now?
Got a good question.
Fruity Pebbles. The Fruity Pebbles LeBrons. They were like, there was this big LeBron event in New York, and I DJ'd at the event. They brought me downstairs. They were like, yo, what do you want? Do you want these? Do you want these? Do you want these? Do you want these? I took 2 pairs of Supermans, had the box laser, and they were like, yo, you want these? And they were the Fruity Pebbles, and I was like, nah, I'm cool. I mean, but like at that precise moment, I wasn't like, oh my God, these shoes are crazy.
Right.
Like no one had ever seen them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like no one had seen them.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are those? And they were like, his favorite cereal is Fruity Pebbles. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But then later on, after wearing the shoes, I was like, damn, I could have had those shoes. And
Right.
I just spoke about that just the other day. Like I thought it was kind of crazy that I didn't take those shoes.
Yeah. That was a crazy shoe. A lot of people really love that shoe now.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't go for it
Nah,
as
they
much
didn't,
back then, right?
they didn't look at it like properly. Yeah, I passed on those, and
All right, well,
I probably shouldn't have.
I got 2 more questions. All right, what is
You can ask me what you want. We're friends.
True. Okay, what is something? Because I know a lot about you, man. You're a cool dude, humble dude. A lot of people don't know that.
Appreciate it.
They would never know that everybody look at you as DJ Clark Kent. It's not even like that with you. You're just a cool, down-to-earth cat. And
I think everybody should be able to be human first.
yeah, but everybody's not. Everybody acts like they're not. Let me say that. So, like I said, I'm curious.
Fame can do things to you.
Oh, it can.
You know what I'm saying? But it can also do things to people around you to make them act a certain way.
Very, very true.
It's a double-edged sword. So it's like we can say that people are acting funny, but you gotta also remember that people will act funny to that person. And then once they become famous, people on a whole act like that person belongs to them.
Right.
It's not what belongs to you. You're buying the talent. You're not buying the person.
True.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get caught up in that.
Okay, so with that, what is something that people don't know about you, the sneakerhead Clark Kent, that a lot of people know a lot about you, read a lot of articles, we've done interviews, but what is something that people will be kind of shocked to know about you when it comes to sneakers?
When it comes to sneakers?
Yeah, dealing with sneakers. Because, DJing, we'll get off on a whole nother tangent, but when it comes to kicks and the way you approach kicks and, your philosophy on kicks, what is something that people might not know?
I don't know if there's anything they